বাংলাদেশে সাম্প্রতিক ছাত্র আন্দোলন নিয়ে বিশ্বে ভুল বার্তা গিয়েছে বলে জানিয়েছেন তথ্য ও সম্প্রচার প্রতিমন্ত্রী মোহাম্মদ আলী আরাফাত। আল জাজিরাকে দেয়া এক সাক্ষাৎকারে তিনি বলেন, ছাত্র আন্দোলনের সুযোগ নিয়ে তৃতীয় পক্ষ সহিংসতা করেছে, তাদের বিরুদ্ধেই ছিল সরকারের অবস্থান, শিক্ষার্থীদের বিরুদ্ধে নয়।
Soon you will be clear about the exact number of civilians killed here. Why can't you know that number right now? What is the issue here?
The number of people got killed, injured, it needs to be determined. And when the government is going to give the number, that has to be absolutely accurate. Therefore, government has to work on that very, carefully. When it comes to the casualties, injuries and deaths, we're not willing to discriminate between the police and general people or the protesters or the people from the supporters of the government. Every single deaths are, equally important to us. We denounce all of the deaths.
You are in agreement that the quota system unfairly benefited those close to the ruling Awami League party, which of course was founded by those who fought the independence war. That is the argument that the protesters are making.
That is not correct, because let me tell you this. On 2018, when the circular was issued to abolish the quota, if you take a data preceding 5 years when the quota was there, then you can look at this. Out of the 30% of the freedom fighters quota, how many people was recruited? What percentage of the people fall into that category were recruited? It was only 8%. It was never filled. So most of the cases, those who could be the beneficiary of the quota could not even make it to that level of merit, that list. So therefore, you can never apply the 100% quota that is there. So that was also unclear to many people, and we repeatedly tried to clarify this. Look, we are not against merit. We are in favor of merit. We are not for discrimination. We are against discrimination.
Essentially, an attempt of some sort of coup d'etat, comparing the situation to Gaza. Let's not forget that amongst many of the dead are young people in their 20s, people who were studying at universities who wanted a change of the law. Is it healthy to describe those who are opposed to your position in such colourful terms?
We're not talking about the students. We're not referring to the students to be the terrorists and anarchists. This is the third party, all the extremists and the terrorists, those who have the track record of doing all of this, even in the past, back in 2015, 2013, and if you go back to the track record and look at it, you'll find out.
I mean, you're talking about a democracy here. We're talking about a government that is in charge of state security, saying that we did what we did because we were attacked first. Is that the way? Is that the way a healthy democracy acts?
Everyone is stuck into a binary equation. Everyone is thinking the protesters who are students and then the government is there, they're having a clash. But that's not how it is. There's another factor in the equation, which is a third party. And the third party is the BNP and Jamaat terrorists and the anarchists who intruded into the equation and creating all this havoc.